You're welcome back to my YouTube channel, All Agricultural Farm. Thank you for tuning in. In today's video, I'll be talking about the classification of each crops based on the life cycle and based on the economic use. So, the video I supposed to upload is how to start a palm oil farm, but because of noticing the classification, then I will just switch out the palm oil farm first of all. I'll be talking about the rest, the way to start them. But in today's video, I'll be talking about the classification of crops. There are lots of classification of crops, but I'll be talking about two. Recording to life cycle, recording to economic use. So the classification of crops um recording to life cycle. We have the annual crops, we have the perennial crops, and we also have the peripheral crops. The annual crops, those are crops which grow in a year, or those are crops completing their life cycle 1 year. So in 1 year, yes, the crops is planted, they grow, reach maturity, and harvest within a year, such as maize, yam, and also groundnut. Such crops they normally grow fast, but because of all these things, I'll be talking about the kind of crops. So we are in annual crops now. I'll be telling you the way to start our annual crops, which is maize, yam, groundnut, tomatoes. They are known as annual crops. So we also have the classification to the economic use. So talking about the economic use, you need to know the classification based on the life cycle. You need to know that before talking about the economic use. So I will also be telling you how to start a perfect maize farm. Please keep watching. When we come back for a short period of time, I'll tell you about it. Let's go break, and then you are going to see the video about it. So I'll be talking about the maize. The maize are cereal crops. We also have this classification, recording of economic use, which means there are different classification of crops in economic use. One, we have the cereal crops, we have the root and tubers, vegetable, fruit, privilege, spice, oil palm, fiber crops, and latex crops. So we have different classification of crops in economic use. So I'll be telling you about I'll be picking each crops of all those classification of economic use. So I'll be talking about maize. Husbandry of maize. Maize are cereal crops. So maize is botanical name is known as Z-maize. Zemayx. It's known as Z-maize. So these crops, also known as corn, belong to the family of Guineas. It is a cereal crop which produce guinea that can be used as food by human, belongs as well as livestock. Maize are maize is a crop that we can feed on it, and it is also rich in source of food in animals. So you can use it to formulate animals feed, or you can use it for any such feed. We normally use maize for lots of things, mostly. So I'll be talking about many kind of things about it. So, method of propagating by seed. The best way you can supply your farm seed, the best way you can supply your maize, you need what do they call it? 3 seed. The seed rate is 3 in number. You can plant 1, you can plant 2, you can plant 3. Highest is 2 to 3. So, planting date is normally plant March and April. That is the best season to plant maize. So space is usually 90 cm to 30 cm to 2 seed per hole, or 35 cm to 25 cm, or 75 cm to 35 cm at 1 seed per hole. That is the way to dig. You need to just use what do they call something to, or you can use cutlass, or you can use something that you can choke. So the hole should be long than this, high as this, so it can grow very fast. So we also have different things. We have uses of maize. Maize can be used to provide beer. It's normally used in many places. They normally provide beer, used in livestock feed, using flour for baking flour. So pest and disease control. Pests of maize are stem breeze, cover of the mouth, that something normally eats those things. Young plants, different things, they normally pinch on it, which is the process of butterfly giving birth. It will go and pinch on it. So there is something they normally eat inside, which is when you get a full maize, that the maize food, the inside, the center, there's a white thing. It's very very soft. It's very very soft because it contains nutrients. That soft place is what hold the maize, so that the maize is not going to collapse. So that is very very important too. So we have disease like fungal, bacterium, virus, which you normally know the disease to control them. So controlling of them, you can remove mulch, those mulch things they normally put. Always, if you are going for irrigation, always supply of maize water early in the morning for removing those fungi on the body. Even if you don't want to use a fertilizer, there are fertilizer normally used to kill those pests away, or pest and disease. So the best way to plant it is March and April, just like how I explained it. So you if you want to go for a maize for a full year, you can go for a full year. You plant January, 4 months time, January, February, March, April, you got it harvest. You plant April again, May, June, July, August, get it harvest. August, September, October, November, December, you get it harvest, which is 3 to 4 times in a year. You can get it harvest 3 to 4 times in a year. So that is very very nice. So this will be the end of today's video. On our next video, we'll still be talking about legume. The legumes are granules. Talking about the legumes and many kind of crops. So if this is your first time, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on your notification bell for more video on this channel. And please, if you are watching, always comment is very very important if you like this video. And please share this link to everyone who want to do farming in your area, who want to start new farming. So I'll be talking about the classification of crops in just this year 2022, but I'll still be mixing it with animals. I'll be putting a video soon of how to make calcium source for your snail feed with eggshell, which is very easy. The process of fertilizing it, killing the pest and the disease, the microorganisms that is inside the shell, and then grind it and turn it to complete powder for your snail. The local grinding, which is the local grinding I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the normal one. So thank you for watching. See you my next.